And then the question becomes, did James Prokopovitch do it? Well, what it's really focused on is his odd behavior when his wife went missing, seemed to not
Sure.
really help out with searches, seemed to know that she was dead, got into a relationship, what, a month and a half after his wife disappeared.
Yep.
And really, the idea of her killing herself and no body found, some people might look at that and think it's unrealistic. What do you think?
Well, I think that they will look at that unrealistic, but the job of the defense is to teach the jury that it's not the role of the jury to figure this out. I mean, at the end of the day, it is the people's burden to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that he committed this crime beyond a reasonable doubt, and they have just failed miserably. So, to your first question, I guess what I would suggest is that if we're going to get into trying to help solve the crime, which is not the problem of the defense and it's not the job of the defense, but if we're going to get into solving the crime, you've brought up his behavior, which I think was really eloquently discussed and dismissed by the defense in this case, because there was a young adult child that lived in this house for the same 25 years that the defendant did. And he responded the
Right.
same way. He responded the same way, man. And, I mean, I think that, I'm not familiar with mental health issues. I'm not sure that you are, but I mean, at the end of the day, it seems to me that there's two adult men who responded really in the same way to the result of their mother trying to
Mm-hmm.
kill herself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so here we are, and I think I hear where you're going, and it's not fun and it's not fair, and a jury might have questions, but at the end of the day, do we get beyond this legal requirement that we have as attorneys and
Right.
as members of our community? I think we do not.